We're live with Max. Oh, whoops. There we go. Close the gate. Oh, good job, Max. Good job. What do you see? What do you see? Yeah? Okay, let's go for a walk. Now, it's a little bit chilly out, so Max is wearing a hoodie. Might not be outside for super long, but you know what? When the weather's nice enough to get outside, we are trying to get outside. Right, Max? All right. Good job. Good job, Max. So, yeah, it's 7 or 8 degrees Celsius right now. And Max is wearing a hoodie. Up. Good job. Sorry, folks, just getting some hair out of my face. There. Oh, you're eager to go. So if you're joining us, make sure you balk up and you let us know. Hey, Max88, great name. Hi, Jean. Hi, Marco. I'll stop every so often and check comments. But yeah, weather's nice enough to walk, so we are gonna walk. Right, Max? Whew. There you go. I feel good to be outside. Yeah? Here you go, buddy. A new road that recently opened up a little bit further for traffic that's really backed up over there. Soon they'll have a proper intersection there, Max. Yeah, and a sidewalk so we can go walking over there. Oh, yeah, you look pretty happy. Well, Max, this Max is 30 years young, so hi, Sherry. Hi, Jane. Yeah, and he's wearing a really comfy hoodie. He's happy in it. Right, Max? We'll just walk up here a little bit. You tell me, Max. Do you keep going this way, or do you want to go back the other way? And loop around. Warmth feel good on your face? Yeah. Let's show everyone what's over here. And hopefully we've reconnected. Yeah? Yes, Jean, 30 years in human years. Human years and Moluccan years are the same. So he's just a young man. Aren't you, Max? Yeah, sorry if I dropped out there for a minute, folks. Hi, Carrie. We just went walking into an area which is a bit of a dead area for cell coverage. And I realized it and didn't get back here quickly enough. But we're here. You wanna walk? You wanna walk? All right. Let's go along here. Up into the shadows. Oh, find some sun in a minute, Max. Yeah, that's what happens when we go walking, though. Some shadows, some sunlight. It's a whole mix. Big mix, right, buddy? Yeah. Good job, buddy. More sunlight. Across the street because there's sunlight over there, buddy. Ah, here's the sunlight. That feels better. Yeah. You think, Max? Right. Sounds fading out. Yeah. We don't have the coverage here, so that's impacted. But we'll loop around back front. What? What? The sun's over here. I know. You really want to cross. Okay. Gotta be careful when you cross the street, Max. Good job. Let's walk around front. Because there's sun around front. And where there's sun, there's warmth. It's chilly in the shade, hun. Okay. Keep going. Yay! There's the sun. Oh, better? Better. What? Okay, bud. We'll go up here. Max wants to hurry. What do you think? Yes, I'm a Moluccan cockatoo. Yeah, Max is a 30-year-old Moluccan cockatoo. He's been with me for 20 years now. Yeah. Good job, Max. No, we're not going down there. We're going up here. Whoop. What are banging noises? Banging noises. So scary, Max. So scary. All right. Well, let's go over to our patio, okay, buddy? We'll walk to the patio and sit there for a little bit. Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. Someone really wants to go up the stairs. Good job, Max. Yeah. Is it scary now? All right. Let's go over here. See? I know, honey. Okay. I'm gonna go in. This is always the fun part. My arms are kind of busy. I'm just trying to use my feet on the gate. There we go, Max. Gonna sit with me for a bit? Yeah, awesome. All right. I'm gonna rotate this around so you can sit in the sunlight. Okay, I'm just gonna put the phone here for 1 second, folks. I just shake this off. There we go. And let's rotate that. Here you go, Max. I'm gonna sit. Oh boy, Max. Oh. All right. Yeah, Mama just here with Max too. I'm gonna flip that back around. Here. Yeah, Max, that feels good. Yeah, Max is wearing a hoodie because it's a little bit chilly outside. You want to sit on my knee, honey? Here you go. Good job. Roblox tells us they have a budgie. What's the budgie's name, Roblox? You know, Carrie, that's one of the reasons I shake the cushion first. But at this time of the year, usually the wasps are gone. But I'm super cautious. I still remember last year. Max was so proud of me. He didn't realize I could scream louder than him. Yeah, you were so proud, weren't you, buddy? Yeah, does that feel good? Tornado says they have a parrot too. What kind of parrot do you have, Tornado? Connie's asking about plushies. And I'm hoping everybody can hear us right now. So I'll talk and hope you can hear me. The plushies are supposed to be coming out. The range for shipment was October 22nd to November 22nd. And that was on Gimme Swag's site. I did check with Gimme Swag this week, and they say that we are still on schedule, but it's probably going to be towards the end of that delivery period, not the beginning. So hopefully we'll have them out soon because it's already November. Are you excited about that, Max? For those of you who are just joining us, we did some plushies this summer. It was a limited edition, and they were all pre-sale item, and they're just in the process of being shipped. They've been manufactured, and we couldn't be more excited about them, right, Max? Sherry says the sound's going in and out. I'm going to try something here, Sherry. Okay. Oh, yes, cockatoo eyes. They do look through the screen, don't they? Yeah, so I'm not sure if the audio's any better. I had been on cell data only because I was walking away from home. Now that I'm outside, I've selected Wi-Fi, and hopefully that's working a little bit better. Our cell coverage up here still has a few blind spots. And by a few, I mean when I get over by the big park there, it likes to drop out. And that's super, super frustrating. I've only been here for 7 years. And some houses in the complex were built a few years before that, so you'd think that they would have figured it out by now. But there's still some blind spots on cell coverage. As they develop out, though, they do get a little bit better, right, Max? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, I know, honey. They built next community up. I think they're going to have some better coverage. Yes. Yeah, honey, I know. Oops. Max, you got new feathers coming in. I just want to take care of those pennies for you. Yeah. Yeah, I do. I do. So good, Max. So good. Hello. Good. How about yourself? Hello. That was so awesome, Max. Yeah. Neighbor's coming home. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, and I really hope that went through because that was so much Max's excitement. I did move the camera there because I'm always mindful my neighbors might not want to be on camera unless they've specifically agreed to be on camera. I never worry about their backs, but I try not to show faces unless I've got authorization. Yeah. Yeah, Max, I know. Awesome. Awesome. Best day ever. Hi-ho, Jocelyn. Yeah, I'm streaming from my cell phone right now. Aw, honey, I know. But the sun feels good, doesn't it? Oops, there. Hey. I know, Max. New feathers coming in. I just want to get those pennies. Yeah. See, can I help with those pennies? Yeah. Good job. You're such a handsome boy. Awesome. Awesome. Here. Shift my leg. Here. Hi, Cheryl's Park. So Jocelyn's saying she hopes the plushie comes before the 25th. What's the 25th, Jocelyn? I think it's probably a significant day for you. Oh my goodness, super sticker from Sherry Whitaker. Thank you so much, Sherry, for that. Can you say thank you to Sherry? Have you got a buck for Sherry? Buck. Can I get a buck? A buck. That's right. So awesome. Thanks, Sherry. I'm really hoping the audio is working when we said thank you to Sherry. Yeah, Max. I know. I hope she heard your buck. It was so sweet. Jocelyn's got a big trip planned going to Florida until the 6th of January. Well, my fingers are crossed too. That's after the window, so I'm hoping that will arrive for you in time, buddy. Hi, Kai. Yeah, Max says hello when he wants to, right, Max? You want to say hi, Max? Oh, my bird. Yeah, we're actually streaming longer than I thought we would be. It's nicer out than I thought. Oh, it's working now. Awesome. No, I'm really glad that you heard me say thank you, Sherry. Yeah. Hi. Now sit on my knee again, honey. There you go. Boy. There. Hi. Scary sounds. That's a car. That's someone's car, buddy. Yeah, oops. Big car, yes. That's awesome. Yeah, we got sound now. Bird is the word. Bird is indeed the word, Max. Oh, so exciting. Yeah. I know that was a stinky truck, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it happens sometimes, honey. Yeah. You happy boy? Yeah, happy boy? Yeah, Max is just enjoying being outside right now. And I'm out with him too. Huh. We'll just say hello from both of us. Right, Max? So Max is just sitting on my knee. I know. There we go. And back to the boy. Got another friend on the chat, Max, who's named Max. Can you say hi, Max? Cinnamon's flying, is he? It's pretty awesome. You know, it's so much fun having Cinnamon as part of our Halloween collab video. Jocelyn, did you like what we did with Cinnamon with the backgrounds that we played around with? Yeah, just tried to Halloween it up a bit. Yeah. Some new feathers coming in there, buddy. Yeah. So good, Max. So good. Oops. Did I just tap? Oh, what's scary? Oh, it's just somebody in a cart. Hello. Yeah, what do you see, Max? Yeah. Do you want to go down and say hello? Let's go down. Okay, Max, let's go down and say hello. Yeah. Be careful not to get them on video, but I think they're excited to see you, buddy. Hi. Awesome. Do you have a new friend, Max? Here. Oh, hello. What do you think, Max? He sure is. Yep. Oh, absolutely. There you go, Max. Max. Can you smile? Oh, he loves performing for the camera. We're live streaming right now, but I'm careful not to put you on, so. Yeah.
Is he a macaque?
He is a Moluccan cockatoo, and he is 30 years young. Oh my, Max, yeah. And 30 years for him is the same as 30 years for us. Yeah. I've had him for 20 years. Yeah, so he's been part of my flock for a very long time. Yeah. Have you ever seen a bird like that before? Rah rah. Yeah, you rah rahing like a dinosaur. Max, can I get a buck buck buck? Can I get a buck buck buck? Oh, you're gonna bark like a dog, okay? Yeah, and he also does a chicken impression. Can you do a buck 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 like a chicken? Well, that was a one buck. How about a buck buck buck? How about a buck buck buck? Hey, buck. Okay. Hello. quite welcome. He's on social media as Max the Moluccan.
Okay.
And this week we actually did a number of Halloween videos, including some tours of some of the Halloween houses in the area.
I will definitely check you out.
Yeah. Yeah, Max, I know. I know.
Oh, all right, we'll take care.
Yeah, have a great day.
You too. Enjoy the sunshine.
You too. There you go, Max. That was pretty awesome. Yeah, we'll just get a shot from the back as we walk around. Yeah, who's your new friend? So exciting. Okay, Max, let's go up the hill. Up, up. Up. There you go. Good job. Good job. Yeah, now I know that look when somebody gets excited and they stop and they point. So yeah, I just wanted to go down and say hello, right, Max? Okay. Here you go, Max. Ah. And once again, do the latch with my foot. Good job, Max. Wanna sit? Yeah, I just checked for wasps, folks. Don't worry. We're wasp safe. Yeah, I know sometimes when we walk away from the porch, you get a little bit of attempt at video. But yeah, hopefully we're back now. Is that good, Max? You know what, Max? Coming up. We're going to move the chair, okay? We're going to move the chair. There you go. Now we got more sun on you? Yeah. Thanks, Vicky. Yeah. Max was just making friends. Yeah. Yeah. What an awesome boy, Max. What an awesome boy. Well, Jocelyn says right now she's working on some butterfly embroidery. That's pretty awesome. Yeah. Yeah. I know, Max. That feels so good, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh. So awesome. So awesome. Yeah. I know, Max. I know. Yeah. Nice pets, huh? Nice pets on the patio. Yeah, if you're just joining us, we went for a bit of a walk around a few blocks. Yeah? Yeah, Max, nice walk. And we didn't see any doggos on the walk. Not a lot of people. Most people are inside. It's a little bit chilly today. But Max is super comfy. He's wearing a hoodie. I'm wearing bare arms, so I know exactly what the temperature is like out here. And it is actually nice enough to be out for Max. Especially in the sun. The sun feels good. Oh my goodness, Max. Yeah. Yeah. Well, folks, I'm going to end the stream in a couple of minutes. But if there's any last minute questions or comments, please make them and I'll make sure that I read them. Yeah, I'm right in front of the camera right now, just reading everything. Yeah, not windy. Sarah Ken asks, does Max like doggos? He absolutely does, and Max actually barks for dogs. Yeah, you do. You say woof woof to the doggos? Can you bark like a dog, Max? Woof woof. Woof woof. That was awesome. You liked me barking, huh? I thought I'd ask you to bark, though. Can you bark for me, buddy? Woof, woof. Yeah, my neighbors think I'm nuts already. Woof, woof. Can you bark for the doggos? Yeah, you want to tell people what you say when you see dogs? No, we're not going to bark right now because Max does not see any dogs, so he does not see any point. Max is 30 years young. Oh, that's right. That's right for a doggo. Good job. Good job, Max. Yeah, Max is very good about dogs, though. He stays on my arm. We're always cautious. Hi, Paul. Hi, Vicky. Sirkin says Max seems cool. They just liked and subscribed to you, Max. Isn't that exciting? So exciting. Yeah. Yeah, we've been on YouTube for a few years. And Max, you know, he's pretty cool. He's got quite the hoodie collection, don't you, buddy? Yeah. He likes to go out for walks, even when the weather's a little cool. Yeah. I know. We just had a time change, so Max is not too sure. He's saying, isn't this middle afternoon right now? Isn't it nap time? Yeah. And it's also the time that the sun's the warmest. Yeah. Max has been with me for 20 years. I met him when he was 10 years old. Yeah. And he's 30 years young now. Not right, Max? Oh, there goes another doggo. Good job, Max. You gonna bark? That's right. You see another dog? Oh, two of them. There's a poodle and a little tiny guy. See them over there? Yeah. Oh, a woof and a bark. That was good, buddy. That was good. Good job. Here. Okay, my leg's going to sleep, buddy. So you want to step up? Or you want to step down? Oh, okay, there you go. Yeah. Good job. Good job, buddy. Good job. No, we're not going to have a spray shower out here. It's too cold for a spray shower. But we could have a shower indoors. Is that what you want? Shower indoors? Rita, I know I have so many problems with autocorrect myself. I actually will call it auto defect because sometimes when I'm typing, it just changes the words around to something I really didn't want. Yes, we're still live, Karen. Yeah. Since you just found us, I'll hang out for a few minutes longer. Yeah. Yeah, we went for a walk around the complex. And then we're just sitting on the patio for a few minutes, catching a little bit of sun. The shadows are fairly long right now. Yeah, Max? They are. Yeah. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful day out here. Yeah, Max is wearing a hoodie. I'm in bare arms, as you can see. And anytime I take Max outside with a hoodie, and I think this is really important to say, especially as you're going to see Max outside with snow on the ground, and people are going to worry about this. We live in Calgary, Alberta, and Calgary, during the winter, we'll have things that we call a Chinook. A Chinook is a warm wind that comes over the mountains, and it warms things up for a couple of days. And when we have a Chinook, the air gets above zero, it gets warmer out, and although we have snow on the ground, our air temperatures are warm. And when we have a Chinook and some sunshine, it's warm enough for Max to go outside wearing a hoodie usually. And anytime I have Max out, you see my arms are bare? I do that so that I know how comfortable Max is. Now, usually I want to go in before Max wants to go in. Usually Max will say, hey, you know, I'm still comfortable out here. But if Max was not comfortable outside, if he wanted to go in, what he would do is he would tell me. He would tell me in a couple of ways. Number one, have you ever seen me going for walks with Max and he's shown me he wants to go somewhere in urgency? Yeah. He's got some body language that he can use to guide me and say, this is where we're going right now. He can use his words. But the other thing I'm going to point out is notice his feet are on my arm. So what happens if Max is too cold? If Max is cold, Max's feet will get cold. And if Max's feet get cold, I know that he wants to go in. You know, he's not dumb. He knows it's warm inside. So he'll show me when he wants to go in. Hey, there's Linda and Doris and Anne. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Did you folks see my comment at the end of Einstein's stream that we were going live in about 10 minutes? Yeah. 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 Oh yeah, Max will lean. I always say that he drives me around a bit like a Segway. You know, those little things, toys that you can ride. And if you lean one way, it'll go one way. If you lean the other way, it'll go the other way. You lean forward, you lean back. That's what Max does when I'm walking with him. He can tell me when he wants me to hurry up or when he wants me to slow down. He'll sometimes tell me to turn around. Now, sometimes when we go walking, you'll actually see that I'll be walking along and I'll suddenly just walk in a circle and then I'll continue forward. Usually what's happened at that point, Max has told me that he really, really wants me to turn around and go back the other way, and I need to recognize what he's told me, but I'm also telling him, okay, I'll turn around for a second, but then we're going to keep going the direction that I want to go, because there's usually a pretty good reason for it. So sometimes when we're walking, we do a couple of loop-de-loops, just because I want to go forward and Max does not. But usually I manage to win, but Max can be very, very insistent when he wants me to stop or turn around. And when he leans, I mean, you really feel the urgency. It's hard to explain, but he knows how to communicate it. Fluff and Chops up. And Annie Van asked, what does it mean when he's fluffy around the beak? Fluff and Chops up. Basically, right now, he's pretty relaxed. I'm just going to give you a little tour of his body language. So he's got his beak half covered. He's pretty relaxed. Fluff and Chops are up. He's a little bit puffed. He's quite comfy. He's sitting. His feet are nice and relaxed. He's not too worried. Right now, quite happy. Now, if he was upset or scared or feeling threatened at all, he would not have his fluff and chops over his beak. I mean, it's sort of him feeling cozy. It's sort of the best way to put it, I find. But when he... Up. There you go, honey. I know. But when he's got his beak covered, he's saying he's not a threat at all. He's quite happy. A little bit of a fluff up there. Yeah, nice and warm and cozy. Yeah. Covering his sharp black pointy bits. So yeah, he can puff up to get warm. You know how you've got a down comforter at home? Well, maybe you don't. Maybe you don't live in a cold climate. But if you did, or a down jacket, it's basically the airspace in between the down fibers that is the insulating bits to keep warm. So puffing up can also keep him warm. But he's got a really warm hoodie on right now, and I can feel his body temperature through his feet. When birds get cold, they tend to keep the warm blood up in their body, and they don't circulate as much blood to their feet, so their feet get cold. When they are too hot, they tend to circulate a lot of blood out to things like feet, where it has a better chance of dissipating. So yeah, so there's a little bit of that too. So his foot temperature will actually tell me how comfortable he is and how he's feeling. You know, right now, he feels quite comfortable. He's not in a big hurry to go in. Air is a good insulator. Hi, Naturaliza. Jester, be nice. We don't need that kind of language around here, okay? Yeah. Hey, Sharon. Glad you just joined us. If you see somebody by the name of Jester, Gester, he thinks he's a real jester, can you just give him a smack with the wrench? Yeah, Max always says be nice. Sharon has the best timing when she joins in, I think. Yeah. No, we've been live for a while, just wandering around and hanging out on the porch and having a good day. Yeah, future boy Max is not a chicken. He's a cockatoo. Even though he goes bok bok like a chicken. goes some police. That's never a good sign. Never a good sign when they turn in, huh? At least they weren't running with their sirens on. One thing the police up here have, and I think it's kind of cool. I don't know if you have it where you're at. I'm just going to grab myself a secondary chair here just to put my feet up so Max can sit on my knees. Because it's not good to sit there with my legs crossed the whole time. There we go. All right, you sit on my knee there. There you go, Max. Good boy. Yeah, so I just grabbed a chair that I could put my foot up on. Yeah, one thing that they've got on there, they've got the sirens and the lights as normal. But one thing they've added recently is something that's it's a bit of a vibrator. And you can hear it, but you also sort of feel it. If there's one behind you and it goes off, you just sort of feel almost a bit of a vibration in your car. And it's intended to get attention to people, even if they're not paying attention to lights. They're not paying attention with their ears. Maybe they've got the radio cranked. We really feel it inside the house when one goes by with that going, right, Max? Yeah, such a good boy. Such a good boy. Yeah. Yeah, Max. Yeah, you are, buddy. Oops. Reason Keen, it looks like you accidentally timed out Naturaliza. I don't think that was intentional. Sometimes that does happen when you're trying to time somebody out, Naturaliza. I did that to Connie one day by mistake. So I don't think that was aimed at you. Yeah, there comes Raising Cane saying, oops. I think she was aiming that one at our friend Jester. Yeah. BSB says, OMG, I want one. What I tell everybody who says they're cute, I want one? No, you don't. They're noisy, they're messy, they need a lot of attention, and they can outlive me, they can outlive you. It's not the kind of pet you go into thinking that they're cute and fuzzy, because they need hours of attention each day. If you get a cockatoo or a parrot, you are going to spend hours each day caring for their needs, for their emotional needs, spending time with them, more time than you need with a dog or a cat for sure. You're going to spend a lot of time cleaning up. You're going to be spending a lot of money on food. And, well, the sun moved again. Did it, buddy? Let's see if we can chase a bit of sun. We'll shift the chair forward again. Yeah, I seem to be walking with the chair. There you go, Max. That's better. We're back in the sun. You know, they are an awful lot of work. It's not the kind of pet you should go into blindly. You should make sure you understand exactly what you're getting into. We've got a video out there, what you need to know before you adopt. Really, really encourage you to reading that one, to watching that one. It's not fair to you, and it's not fair to the bird. A couple of friends and myself have a running joke, and I think this is oh so apt. They jokingly say that if they ever wanted to rehome their bird, they would have to pay somebody to take them, and then they'd have to move so they couldn't bring them back. But, you know, and there's a little bit of truth to that. You know, it sounds like it's mean, but it's actually very, very true. They need a lot of attention, and they are living human beings with... Now, I just said human beings, didn't I? But they seem very human. They're living beings with emotions, with feelings. The average cockatoo is rehomed multiple times in the first few years of life. And, that's just totally unfair to them. Like, they don't know what's going on. But it's because people get a bird and they don't know what to expect. They don't know what the commitment is. They don't really know what they're getting into. And that can be dreadfully unfair to both them and the bird. You know, it's a parrot ownership is not something you want to wish on your worst enemy. You know, and I know that sounds mean, but they can be an awful lot of work, can't you, honey? Yeah, and they can bite, and they can scream, and they can make a huge mess, and they can destroy your house. I hear friends Coco and Lucky Lou had a parrot who decided to hop off of their perch and eat some of the kitchen cabinets in the last day. And that happens. I mean, they can be very destructive, right, Max? Annie asked, do I need to clean the ears? Well, the ears are right here. I'm just going to see here if I can uncover an ear. There we go. You see that hole right there? That's the ear hole. Unlike us, they don't really have ears built out around it. And no, you don't need to clean the ears. They're self-cleaning. Oh, Annie says I'm covering the mic from time to time. That might actually be what I'm doing because I'm holding the phone from the bottom. Thank you for pointing that out. Will he ever make the siren sound like greys do? I hope not. Max is actually showing a lot of interest in saying words, and he's coming up with a lot of new words, and he picks them up just from conversations. I talk to him all the time, much like you would a toddler in the house. You know, I head downstairs, I say hello, I talk about my day, I talk about things I'm doing, I talk about things I'm seeing, and he does pick up on it. He does pay attention, he does listen. He's not always the clearest speaker, but yeah. Yeah, Linda says, Sharon, Connie did that to me once. It happens. And that was putting someone on mute. Yeah, that was funny. I remember that, Linda. And Connie was just in an absolute panic about it when she did it. All of a sudden, my phone, which I was taping off of, started pinging as she started messaging me on Messenger saying, what do I do? What do I do? And I remember having that same sense of panic when I accidentally did that to her. So, yeah, it does happen. And, you know, if it ever happens to the wrong person, don't worry, we will get it fixed. We will get it fixed. We know that you're not a spammer. But, yeah, as soon as that chat moves, when you're just moving your finger, you touch and you hit, and it's like, what just happened? Yeah, they are a child for life. Max has the emotional maturity of a 2-year-old child. He thinks the world revolves around him, and he doesn't really understand a lot, and he does have some tantrums and some really big feelings. But yeah, I mean, and that's where it's going to be. But he also has the capability to learn, and that is oh so promising. When I met him, he didn't trust me. He didn't trust anything. He knew how to bite, he knew how to scream, and that's what he did 24/7. He did not like the world at all. Like, he was pretty upset, but he was living in a basement. And what had happened is his first owners, his first family, had picked him up, and they had the best of intentions. The absolute best of intentions. And then Max started getting loud, and so they put him where he couldn't interrupt the family, which was a basement. And they didn't give him as much attention as he needed, so he got angry and he started getting louder. And then he bit them, and they gave him a bit of drama, and he thought, oh, this is how I get my attention, is by biting. And he was very distrustful when I met him. It took him a few years before he figured out that I could be trusted. And now, I mean, if he's scared, like, he just comes right over to me. He knows that I'll keep him safe. We built a really strong relationship. Annie Van says, how would an asthmatic manage one? Oh, that would be a bit of a problem. The cockatoos and the greys actually emit an awful lot of powder. And I'm just going to... Oh, I'm not wearing black today. But when you touch a bird, you're actually going to see... I don't know if you can see it on my fingers, but all that white powder on the top of my fingers there. they emit an awful lot of white powder. So what I do inside the house, I've got a couple of good quality rabbit HEPA air filters running, and they help knock some of the fine dander out of the air. But it definitely can be a big problem with the Moluccans and with the Greys. So everything always has a layer of fine dust on it. You're always cleaning, but air quality is definitely a concern. So you do want to consider that. Ricky says cockatoos are awesome, but sadly I lost mine in 2010. Sorry to hear about that, Ricky. You want to tell us a little bit about your cockatoo? Yeah. Annie Van, certainly there are different birds that don't have as much powder, but the cockatoos and the greys are known to have the most dander and the most powder. A healthy cockatoo, if you pet them, you come off with a handful of white powder. Yeah. Even if you bathe them regularly. Right, Max? Oh, my goodness. So Future Boy says, who takes care of Max when you have to be away from home? We've had some different solutions in the past. Last time I went out of town, my father would drive over daily to take care of Max. But we've had people stay here before. We've taken them elsewhere before, but they're always very, very well cared for. Right, Max? Yeah. Because, they are my kids. Ricky says she was badly injured due to a wing break. And that can happen. It's always kind of scary. So what we do for safety, and I'm just going to talk about safety for a minute. Anytime Max goes out, he always wears a harness. And that harness there's the strap of the harness, and it's attached here. I'm going to show you something about the harness. I just have to trying to do this one-handed. So the harness actually sort of hooks in here. You start to see how it hooks. Let me show you something. This is really, really stretchy. I don't know if you can see it stretching or not, but if Max goes for a fly, this is an aviator harness. What's going to happen is rather than just having a sudden stop, he's going to have a little bit of elastic, a little bit of a bungee cord type of effect, so he's not going to get hurt. And that harness, it's underneath his hoodie right now, but it goes across his front, across his back, under his wings, and it's a full body harness. So if anything ever happens, he's going to be kept full body safe. Right, Max? Yeah. Yeah, you see a dog walking past. Oh no, Raising Cane says Wendell chewed up my 100 plus, I'm assuming, year table that was my great grandmother's. Yeah. T-Cal, before he started staying with me, he used to have another bird sitter. And T-Cal, if you know the background, he used to stay with me months on an end. Some years he'd stay more than 6 months a year. He's a regular. And his previous bird sitter, he'd actually eaten their grandfather clock, which was repaired by T-Cal's owners at very great expense. And then the next time he was over there being bird sat, he decided that clock tasted so good he wanted to have another try at it. So, here's the thing about birds and destroying things. It's not the bird's fault that they've destroyed something. It's your fault for leaving it within range. Now, sometimes the bird is being a bit naughty. They've been told no. They know better than to go after it. But it's, you know what? It's their nature. They're gonna try chewing on something. They're going to see what they can do. They're going to, sometimes they just get into trouble. It does happen. So you do have to watch them like a hawk. Jocelyn says Cinnamon screams a lot. Yeah, some birds can be very loud. I'm sure everybody's heard Max screaming before and Mango screaming before. Yeah, they get loud. Yeah, so just to finish off about T-Cal. Come on up, Max. I know, we're losing the sunshine, aren't we? What happens if we stand up? Do we get a bit more sun? Okay, whoops, go poop. That's a good pooper. Okay. Max, I'm going to tangle. I'm going to chase the chair back, okay? Because we've lost the sun, and the chair does not need to be all the way over here. There we go. And then I'm just going to switch hands for a second, folks. I'm just going to move this chair back as well. There we go. There you go, Max. How about we stand over here? We got a little bit of sun over here. Yeah, we've got some sun still here, where it's warm. Let's step out onto the pathway, buddy. Oops, there we go. Had to use my foot again. There. A little bit of warmth on the pathway. And I triggered my front door camera when I did that. But yeah, now we've got a bit more sun. Doris says, I believe anyone who wants a cockatoo should live with one a short time because you cannot learn how difficult it is. You must live with one to really understand. Absolutely. I actually had a friend whose kid wanted a bird really, really badly. They said, oh, we'll take care of the bird. We'll do everything it needs. And they were just fascinated. So sort of made the offer. I said, well, you know, you're trying to teach them a little bit of responsibility. Why don't you bring them over to clean out a bird cage? And just sort of say, you know, if you can do that reliably for a period of time, then, you know, it's something we can start to consider, but you need to understand what's involved. They said, oh, you know what, that's a great idea. Kid came over, started cleaning a bird cage and said, nope, not for me. So that was actually a really quick lesson. I was kind of sad. I was looking forward to getting the cages cleaned. Yeah, with Mango. When he first came, he was little Houdini. He escaped from his cage multiple times. And I had to parrot-proof his cage. Now, given that he'd had this cage for many, many years, he probably already knew how to escape from it. But he decided he was going to try it when he came over to me. And that did not sit well with me, that I had a bird trying to escape. And one time I'd actually gotten my groceries. I'd put away all the frozen stuff, and I'd gotten delivery of groceries during the day, during a work day. And I mean, I just left all of the dry stuff sitting in bags on the floor with the idea that I would put it away after work when I had a chance. So fast forward, what happened? Mango let himself out of the cage and decided he'd remove the caps off of every single drink container. He didn't just remove them, he chewed them up. He wanted to open up some boxes and everything. He just got into trouble. But you know what? My fault for letting him out of his cage. I didn't let him out of his cage, he said. You're right, I didn't. He let himself out, but I let him let himself out. He had a way of getting out. So yeah, I kind of figured that one out pretty quickly. And I'm just going to talk a little bit louder right now because I've got a car behind me that is got quite a loud stereo, and I do not want to have a copyright strike, so I just want to block that out. But yeah, so I mean, if a bird gets into trouble, usually it's because you set up a situation where they are able to get into trouble. Go poop. Good job, buddy. Good job. Sharon says 5 kids that grew up, now it's 5 birds to replace them. Admit it, Sharon. The birds are more work. Jocelyn, absolutely. We actually had Mango's family visit Mango this week, and that's going to come out in a video in a few days. TKL, you know, he's also with us now. And with TKL's mom passed away just before last Christmas. And TKL's dad said, you know, TKL really likes you. And he's happy there. He's settled there. He knows you. And he was having a hard time taking care of TKL. I mean, cleaning cages, handling TKL. And he's definitely older. And we basically set it up so absolutely TKL could stay. Like, I mean, not a problem. I always said that TKL had a forever home if anything ever happened. But he's, you know, TKL still goes back and forth sometimes for some visits. And just sort of for a week or two at a time. So I'm just fixing my hair because it blew into my mouth But only for a week or two at a time, just sort of a short visit here and there. But, still basically keeps up with them. Oh my goodness, we got people on a roof over there, buddy. You see that? Yeah, people doing a roof. I can't zoom right now, but I don't know if you see that on the roof. There's people doing a roof. So after the hailstorm, every roof in here needs to be done. I mean, our roof's going to get done, right, Max? Oh. Oh, Max. Okay. So Max is now suggesting to me that he might like to go in. So I'm just scrolling through comments quickly. Oh my goodness. I'm just going to go to the end here. Yeah. Hey, future boys. So glad that you joined us. So Max right now, I'm just going to flip this. There, Max was going in for a cuddle. I don't know if you can see him or not. But he's saying that he has possibly had enough and he wants to go in. And part of it may be you've got a hair on you, buddy. Yeah, you're not supposed to have my hair on you. But part of it might be the roofers over there making him a little bit nervous because people are doing strange things that they're not supposed to do. Not right, Max? So Max has actually decided he wants to come in closer to me. So I'm just trying to catch comments. Oh, yeah, so glad to see some new people have joined us. But because Max is getting a bit fictitious, it's going to be time for us to go inside. And yeah, we've been streaming for quite a while. For a short 5 to 10 minute stream, this one sure lasted a while. But we're going to go inside. You want to say bok bok, Max? Can I get a bok bok bok? Bok bok bok. Can I get a happy bok bok bok? No, he doesn't have any box to give. But I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. Thank you to our moderator, Raising Cane. Thank you to all of our new friends and our regular flockers. And yeah, it was really fun doing a pop-up on a Sunday afternoon. So I hope everybody has a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And if you missed the beginning, you can just start playing from the beginning. We went on a walk with Max, which is something we don't normally do live. But yeah, so that's kind of fun to watch too. Bok bok. Good job, Max.